Coach?
I thought we executed our game plan, gave ourselves every chance to win, but not making free throws and not making enough plays that you have to make against a team like Kentucky. A top 10 team, you gotta do the little things right. And I thought De'Aaron Fox, the second half, was really good, played with really good poise, and was a difference for them in the second half.
Billy, what did you think of how the game started, how well it started for you guys?
Our guys were ready. They did what we asked them to do. Defensively, how we tried to take the pick and roll away in the middle of the floor. Offensively, we went inside. We moved the ball side to side. But you got to give Kentucky credit. They never broke. I thought in the second half, if we could just made some free throws and put a little more pressure on them and cut it to 2, maybe that would give us a chance, but we weren't able to do it.
Tyler, how challenging were they to guard?
I think with the game plan we had, it made it a little bit easier for me, especially how much we were helping. I didn't have to worry so much about the role guy, stay on the ball mostly. But, they have talent everywhere, every position, so they're tough to guard.
When they get the lob on the back end, how does that affect what you're trying to do the next time or two down the court?
Just simple adjustments. Just got to listen to Coach Kennedy.
I thought that was critical in our zone, and that's where we've lacked some discipline and been immature, is that we don't counter things within the game, and you got to give them credit. Their guards did a good job of knowing what to attack, and they made the right plays time after time after time, and we still probably weren't sure on the floor, and again, that's a credit to how they attacked us.
They had down a few, but big possession when they got the 2 offensive rebounds, then the 2 points.
No, we're disappointed. Those are long rebounds. You play a 2-3 zone. It's not like it was under the basket and it's one-on-one. Those were long rebounds. We made them take the shots we wanted to take, and it wasn't meant to be for us. You should go 12 for 25 from the line. You got a chance in a bunch of front of one-and-ones, free throws against Kentucky. You got to make them.
Billy, how would you have felt if you'd known going in that Monk would shoot 2 for 10 and only have 6 points? How much of a boost would that be?
Again, we had every chance. We did what we needed to do. Admon Gilda did a great job against him defensively. Defensively, we were pretty damn good, okay? Obviously, it wasn't good enough. But offensively, we had open threes. We had free throws. We had shots under the basket that we didn't convert.
Tyler, what's your mentality going into the conference tournament?
Just taking one game at a time. I think we might have Vanderbilt. I don't know who we play, but taking one game at a time. Next game is most important.
They've had a pattern recently, Billy, of having slow starts. Mm-hmm. Is that part of the game plan in terms of, let's see if we can jump on them early?
No, not really, because when we played them at their place, they had a fast start. So we were really worried about doing what we needed to do to give ourselves a chance to win. And, I think we made a lot of really good plays in the beginning of the game, and when we took away their pick and roll, they had to counter, and it took them a while to get used to that, but I thought, again, in De'Aaron picking up his second foul, he's got to be on the floor for them to be at their best. He's a difference maker.
Coach, how hard was it to kind of rebound, I guess, after JC getting in early foul trouble?
Chase Carlton was great. He had a heck of a game. I don't think that was a factor at all.
Everybody's played Kentucky well, competitively, this season for the most part. Do you go into a game with them this year with more of a, this is a winnable game than you might in other years?
They start 4 freshmen, and so at the end of the day, that's 4 freshmen. I know how our sophomores and freshmen can drive me nuts. So you got 18-year-old players, I don't care how talented they are, they don't understand how every possession you have to play with a sense of urgency. And Coach Calipari, he's coach of the year in my opinion in this league. He 16-2 in the league with 4 freshmen starting. Shoot, that's a heck of a year. We're conference champions.
Coach, you got out of a timeout, looked like you had that play all set up and the pass was just long. You could see how you're upset.
Yeah.
How disappointed you were.
Again, our guys executed what we needed to do, but we just didn't put it in the hole, We didn't, and Tony Troca's a 4-man playing the 3 the whole game, He had a heck of a game. He had 10 assists. That would have been nice to have 11, But it just wasn't meant to be. You got to give Kentucky credit, and we didn't make enough plays.
Really, how wide open do you think the SEC tournament is? Maybe, I don't know about winning the championship, but each individual game, it seems like either team could win.
There's 12 teams in our league that have proven they can beat anybody. So I think it's wide open. I still think everything goes through Kentucky, but I think it's definitely wide open.
So Coach Calipari talked about how you and Bam probably were both worn out at the end of that. Just talk about what kind of game that was playing against him. Because Coach even talked about the last time you played, it was pretty difficult for you.
Yeah, you just know going into a game against them, it's going to be a fight. So maybe that's exactly what it was. It was a fight inside their possession. We're going to bang. We're going to fight it out. And, just got to do the little things like Coach said, those little offensive rebounds, playing defense the right way, just executing.
Is he the toughest guy that you play like physically? Without...
Physically, probably. He's really strong. He's really strong, but he likes contact. A lot of the other bigs that we play nowadays don't like contact. So, it's a different kind of game. You just have to be mentally ready for it.
You don't like that then because you like contact.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's a good experience. So.
Tyler, as players, did you guys notice anything on the floor that changed from the way you started until the way the rest of the game unfolded?
Yeah, we had a great start. I think we were up 16-2 at one point. We were doing our job. I think we played defense well. Guys were doing, they were on their assignment. I think at the end it just came down to making those plays. Those free throws, we were 12 for 25. Those little things, like Coach said, when you got a chance to score, you got to score.
Billy, Coach Cal was also talking about guys like Dominique Hawkins, Michael Mulder. It seems like they have a lot of buttons to push that when Monk's not particularly shooting well.
They have other pieces, obviously. I thought that kept them in the game in the first half. We could have been up 8-10, but Mulder hits a 3. Hawkins comes in and gives them good minutes, productive minutes. We didn't always have that, and their depth, just a little bit that they were able to give them, also was a difference in the game. Even the big kid Humphreys comes in, he makes a short corner jump shot in 4 minutes. So everybody who came in gave them something productive, and we had some guys play hard, but we just didn't get enough production.
So the turnovers from over their place to here, you got to at least be happy with the way that
We're better. We're a better team than we were when we played them in the beginning of the year, and that's without without some guys. We are better. We're a better team. We take care of the ball better, and then again, Kentucky was better that game too. So.
Do you give Chase a little bit of credit for that?
Chase was good. Chase was really good. I was really proud of the way he played. He's playing against De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk, who are projected to be top 15 NBA picks, and So, he fought his butt off. JC did what he could do, and so.
All right, thanks, guys.